Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen and the Art of the Guardian Sudoku Puzzle. It's Tuesday the 11th of March 2025. How are you doing on this beautiful Tuesday morning? Well, it's certainly a nice morning here in Bangkok anyway. Let's hope it's good where you are too, and if it is morning or wherever it is, let's hope it's nice. What's going on in the world? We've spoken about microplastics before. There's some new information that may alarm you. Oh dear, it's always alarming news. I'm not sure if I'm not sure if it's scaremongering or not, but it certainly sounds to be very bad. Microplastics can apparently affect the ability of plants' photosynthesis process, and this could affect between 4 and 14% of staple crops in the next 20 years. That's a huge amount, and some of it is already being affected as we have more and more microplastics in the environment. What could that mean? According to the statisticians, there's the possibility of let's see, the risk of 400 people being put at starvation in the next 20 years. That's an incredible number. I'm not sure how that number is arrived at. We shall try to look further at statistics on that, but that's in the report that's currently being put out, and the report comes from, we can find it, the report comes from, I'm not sure where it comes from, but there are comments from the University of South Wales, Professor Murphy there in the article. So there are various comments on different places. Is it a UN report or not? I can't find the source of the report. Anyway, the article is in the Guardian, so you can check it out yourself, of course. Okay, right, we'll leave that now and do something we can do something about, because it's difficult to do anything about that. Let's get on with our game of Sudoku, shall we? What are we going to play here? This is the New York Times hard level Sudoku puzzle. Where do I begin to tell the story of how great Sudoku can be? 6 is where we're going to begin. We've got 6s blocking across here like so, and a 6 up there. So we'll put 6 into that square. We'll have 4 blocking up here. So we'll also have 4 like that. Missing digits here are 1, 3, 7, I think. We've got 1, we've got 7, 3, I don't know yet. 7's then. 7's there. Got another 6 across here as well. There's 6 down there. Missing across here, I think is 3, 4, 5, 7, right? 3, 4, 5, 7, 3, 4, 5, 7, yes. 4, 5, 7 up there, so that's going to be a 3. And now we've got the 4 and 5 here, so that's got to be 7. 4 and 5 will be over there, right? We're going to have 4 and 5 in these squares. Any help on those? I think not yet. 3. All right, let's wander around then, see if we can spot anything. Oh, so we've definitely got ones in those squares there. We got ones blocking down, so we got ones in those squares, which will give me ones in those squares there. Oh, that's the pattern that we've got for ones. So we know kind of where they're going, but we can't quite place them yet. But anyway, that's interesting, I think. How about the twos? Let me I know I've got 1 and 3 up here, so let's investigate what we're missing down here. So 2s, which are down in those squares. 5, which is also somewhere down there. 2 and 5 are down there. And then it's 8 and 9. I think we are looking for 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. We are. And 1, 3, 4, and 6 all block this square here. So that's going to be a 7 then. Four, 8, 9. Ah. Okay, we've got one blocking. Oh, hang on. Ah, we've got one up here in one of these squares blocking down here, haven't we? And one blocking across here and across there. Of course. There we go. I'm a bit slow, but that's it. 3 across there, 3 in one of those squares blocking down. That's going to be a 3. And the last numbers to get are going to be 8 and 9 in those squares there. Okay, we've got 8 blocking this square, 8 blocking this square. So in that row, there's our 8. Last numbers here are 7 and 9. We've got the 9 blocking down. Here's the 9. This will be 7. 7 blocking up, up, and across there. 8's going up that way, giving us 8 in that square. Okay, 4 blocking up here puts 4 into one of these 2 squares, so this can't be 4. 4 blocks this square here, so that's going to be a 4. Excuse me. Four across here, across there, and down there means that's also a 4. This is 1 and 6 down here, 1 and 6 down here, so I can say this is a pair of 1 and 6. Let's have a look in case we've got something else here that we can use. So apart from the 1 and 6, we're looking for 3, 5, 9, so we can say that 5s have to be in these squares, which means 5s will be there. What's in this row? 5, 4. What else do we know about fives? Fives are there. So fives are like that. Fives are over there. So not particularly useful at the moment. All right. What was I saying? 3, 5, 9. Anything else? Nothing else. I have discovered digit 3 is only allowed in those two squares in that row. Is that going to be anything? Probably not. So now we've got 6 blocking this square, 6 blocking this square, and this square. So in that row there's our 6. I've discovered something else. 7 across here and 7 down here. So that's a pair of 7s. Then 4 blocking up here. That's a pair of 4 and 7 in those squares. So this is not 4 or 7. Must be 2 or 8. And can be 2 or 8. These squares then can't be 2 or 8. Must be 1 or 9. And can be 1 or 9. Or can they? No, wait a minute. What did I discover about 1s? We've got 1 blocking up here, right? So this can't be a 1 here. We've got 1 blocking this square. We've got 1 blocking this square. Aha. There we go. Sound like Alan Partridge. Aha. 1 blocking up there. 1 blocking up there. There is a 1. 1 across here. There is a 1. That's a 3. Aha. 3 across here, across there. There's a 3. 3 blocking down here. We already know this is 1 and 6, so that has to be a 3 there. And 3 blocking up here, 3 across there. There is another 3. And 3 down here, down there, and across there. 3's gone from 0 to hero immediately. It was a number that I had hardly any of, and now is our first completed digit. Thank you, digit 3. Now I said this has to be I said 1 and 9 in those squares there, if you remember, because we had 4 and 7 in those squares, and this was therefore not 4 or 7 in this block. It was 2 and 8, and that's 9. Yeah, I'm just double checking, of course. 9 across there, 9 blocking down there gives me 9 in that square there. The last number to place over here is a 5. We know this was 1 and 6, so this is going to be our 5 here. 5 blocks this square, 5 blocks this square, 5 blocks this square, so there's our 5. And we're coming along quite nicely now, as we were very slow before. One number to get here. What are you? Are you? No, you're not. Are you a 9? Own up. you are. 9 blocks across there, there's a 9, and this will be an 8. 8 blocking down here. No, that's not going to be good enough. Forget that one. 8 across there is good enough. There's the 8. This is 2. Okay. Right, 3 is our completed digit, but everything else should be fairly straightforward, I'm guessing. I don't think there's going to be any logic games here. Four blocks this square, so in this column there's our 4, and the last remaining square here is 2. 2 blocks up there, meaning that's the 2. 4 blocks across there, meaning that's the 4, and this will be a 5. Now there's only 1 square left in this row, which is 5, and there's 1 square left in this row, which is not that 9. Missing numbers up here are 2 and 4. Any help? No help from 2 or 4. Missing numbers here are... oh, forget that. Let's just do this instead. This is a 6, I think. And so 6 across there, there's the 6. And this will be a 1. And 1 across here and down there means that's a 1. And the last number to place there is 8. And 8 across there and down here means that that's an 8, and that's the last digit, 8. 4 blocks. Oh, it's not 4 we need. What is missing there? 7. Sorry, 7 blocks across there. There's our 7. And this will be a 2. 2 blocking to the top. There's the 2. This is 4. 4 down here. There's the 4. Missing number there, 7. What's missing over here? 9 is missing there, and 2 we need to finish our New York Times hard level grid for Tuesday. Quite an enjoyable grid, spinning me round and around there. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you again later for some other Sudoku puzzles. Bye bye.